Good morning. It's December 24th, and this is your daily brief in science. Here's everything you need to know. Researchers have made a groundbreaking discovery, uncovering direct evidence of the bubonic plague in an ancient Egyptian mummy. This finding indicates that the bacterium Yersinia pestis was present in North Africa over 3,000 years ago, challenging previous understandings of the disease's historical spread. The mummy, excavated from a burial site in Saqqara, Egypt, dates back to the late Second Intermediate Period or the early New Kingdom, approximately between 1700 and 1069 BCE. While there had been earlier speculation about the plague's presence in ancient Egypt, including flea remains found at Amarna and references in the Ebers Papyrus, this marks the first direct evidence of the disease in the region. Before this discovery, all known evidence of Yersinia pestis had been confined to Europe and Asia, with a notable 5,000-year-old skeleton found in Russia. The new evidence underscores the role of ancient trade routes in the spread of the plague, as ships transported goods, rats, and fleas across the Mediterranean. Fleas on black rats, specifically Rattus rattus, were likely vectors for the disease, with trade hubs in cities such as Alexandria and Byblos serving as hotspots for transmission. Researchers theorized that the bacterium may have spread from Nile rats to black rats, which later facilitated the global spread of the Black Death during the 1300s. Yersinia pestis, known as the Black Death, has historically caused significant epidemics, including the one that devastated Europe from 1346 to 1353. The bubonic plague is primarily transmitted through fleas on rodents, leading to severe symptoms and a high fatality rate without modern antibiotics. This discovery opens new avenues for understanding the historical presence of the plague in ancient civilizations and its potential impact on dynasties and trade. Overall, this research challenges established beliefs about the origins and timeline of the plague, revealing that ancient societies were more interconnected and vulnerable to biological threats than previously understood. A recent announcement from KAIST marks a potential breakthrough in colon cancer treatment. Led by Professor Kwang-Hyun Cho, the research team has developed a novel technology that allows for the conversion of cancer cells into a state resembling normal colon cells, eliminating the need to kill them and significantly reducing side effects. This innovative approach stems from the observation that normal cells regress along their differentiation trajectory during cancer development. The researchers created a digital twin of the gene network associated with normal cell differentiation, which served as a foundation for their work. Through simulation analysis, the team identified key molecular switches that promote normal cell differentiation. They successfully applied these switches to colon cancer cells, confirming their reversion to a normal-like state through various scientific experiments. The implications of this research are substantial, suggesting a systematic approach to cancer cell reversion, which could enhance treatment strategies. This method moves beyond random discoveries to a structured methodology, indicating significant potential for developing reversible cancer therapies applicable to various cancer types. Professor Cho highlighted the revolutionary implications of this study, noting that reverting cancer cells back to normal could transform current cancer treatment paradigms. He emphasized that introducing reversible cancer therapy is a novel concept in the field. Current cancer treatments primarily focus on eliminating cancer cells, but these approaches often face challenges, including resistance and severe side effects from damaging healthy cells. This research received support from the Ministry of Science and ICT and the National Research Foundation of Korea, and has been transferred to BioRevert Inc. for the development of practical cancer reversion therapies. The findings were published in the journal Advanced Science on December 23, 2024. Researchers in China have developed a compact chip that mimics the eyes of desert ants, aimed at detecting the orientation of polarized light. This innovative device utilizes perovskites, materials recognized for their outstanding optoelectronic properties, making them suitable for applications such as solar cells, LEDs, and lasers. The team employed a novel one-step nanoimprinting crystallization technique to create a high-quality perovskite single crystal-thin film integrated with grating arrays. Unlike traditional commercial polarized photodetectors, which are often large and complex due to their reliance on intricate optical components, This new polarization photodetector, or POL-PD, is significantly more compact. The POL-PD enhances image quality by detecting the orientation of polarized light, leading to improved contrast differentiation. Its potential applications are vast, including navigation, fingerprint detection, cancer tissue identification, and image dehazing. This research was a collaboration between the Chinese Academy of Sciences, Beihang University, and Imperial College London, with findings published in the journal Science Advances on December 4, 2024. The authors emphasize the broad applications of these photodetectors in fields such as geological remote sensing, machine vision, and biological medicine. Inspired by the compound eyes of insects and crustaceans, which feature numerous small photoreceptor units, the research highlights a significant contrast to the single eye unit found in humans. Desert ants, in particular, are known for their ability to perceive the polarization of sunlight, which aids their navigation in featureless landscapes. This study, led by bio-inspired materials expert Professor Li Mingzhu, showcases the integration of biology and technology in advancing photodetector capabilities. Scientists are raising alarms about the potential for a massive volcanic eruption, with a 1 in 6 chance of such an event occurring within this century. This statistic underscores the urgent need for communities to prepare for the possibility of eruptions and their far-reaching consequences. Dr. Marcus Stoffel emphasizes the importance of assessing risks and developing comprehensive evacuation and food security plans. The next significant eruption is expected to happen in a climate-altered world, which could lead to impacts that are more severe than those experienced during the 1815 eruption of Mount Tambora. Historical context reveals that the eruption of Mount Tambora resulted in the infamous year without a summer, causing drastic temperature drops and widespread crop failures. While volcanic eruptions can temporarily cool the planet by releasing sulfur dioxide into the stratosphere, scientists caution that these cooling effects are short-lived and do not provide a sustainable solution to climate change. The immediate and long-term consequences of a significant eruption could be catastrophic, particularly affecting global food supplies and potentially leading to political unrest. Research suggests that around 716 volcanoes worldwide may be impacted by climate change, increasing the risk of eruptions and the associated cooling effects. Studies indicate that a massive eruption could amplify surface cooling by 15% due to atmospheric changes linked to climate change. Dr. Stoffel warns that the potential for climate chaos, similar to what followed the Tambora eruption, could arise from future volcanic activity, making preparedness more critical than ever. A recent study has opened a new pathway for recycling wind turbine blades by investigating the use of raw crushed wind turbine blade, or RCWTB, as a partial substitute for aggregates in self-compacting concrete, known as SCC. This research indicates that incorporating RCWTB into SCC can effectively maintain both flowability and compressive strength, showcasing a promising avenue for future recycling efforts of these blades. The authors of the study focused on selectively crushed wind turbine blade, or SCWTB, as an innovative waste material suitable for concrete production. Statistical analysis at a 95% confidence level confirmed significant effects of all SCC mixed design modifications, underscoring the reliability of the findings. At 28 days, concrete mixtures containing up to 6% SCWTB achieved a compressive strength of 45 megapascals, although higher SCWTB content led to a decrease in long-term strength. Scanning electron microscopy revealed good adhesion of SCWTB fibers within the cementitious matrix, which positively influenced the mechanical properties of the concrete. The optimal water-cement ratio for SCC with up to 2% RCWTB was determined to be 0.45, requiring 2.8% superplasticizer relative to the cement mass. More than 40 SCC mixes were tested to identify the best water-cement ratio and superplasticizer content to achieve adequate flowability and compressive strength. While the incorporation of SCWTB slightly reduced workability due to the fiber's large specific surface area, the mechanical performance remained generally satisfactory. However, concrete mixes with 5% RCWTB were unable to achieve self-compacting properties under any tested conditions. The study suggests that SCWTB is particularly suitable for applications where compression stresses are predominant, given its favorable mechanical properties. These findings also highlight the significant disposal challenges posed by wind turbine blades in the growing wind energy sector, emphasizing the urgent need for effective recycling solutions. This has been your Daily Brief in Science. To read more about these stories, follow the links in the episode bio. You can also subscribe to these updates via email at www.brief.news. For more daily podcasts about the topics you love, visit brief.news/podcasts. Tune in tomorrow. We'll be back with everything you need to know.